Bleem Truth here, and I actually gave the devil his due. I gave Sledgehammer some props about 14 hours ago on my community post. I gave them props, and I actually said, you know what? I'm going to download this new update and check it out, because I think their heart is truly in the right place. They've changed all the perks in the boots category, or they've updated them or whatever. Rebalanced everything, added a brand new boot, removed the redundant climbing boots, and made that base kit. This looks like a really good change because it's a change to the core gameplay. It's a change to how you play. It's not some new map or some new gun or some old gun or some rehash. It's like a new way to play the game. I had to give them props. I had to do it. I even said, you know what? I swore off PvP gaming. If you saw my video where I just quit modern day PvP gaming, I swore it off, but I'm like, you know what? I will do one match of Modern Warfare 3 here. I just want to see this. I want to see how these boots work. So without further ado, do not adjust your television sets. That's a really outdated reference. How about this one? Do not wipe away the bong resin off of your cracked phone screen. I like that one better. I am playing Modern Warfare 3, and this is, again, after I swore off modern-day PvP gaming. I want to do one match just to see, because I owe Sledgehammer that. I do appreciate them trying. I think their heart's in the right place. As you can see here, this is not my recording freezing or glitching. This is just me showing myself joining the lobby. I'm not 2-boxing. I'm not doing anything fishy. I'm just playing the game normally. It's still horrendously slow, laggy, glitchy, and buggy as far as the UI goes. It is truly, truly horrendous. It feels like it's actually gotten worse. So anyway, this is me joining a lobby. I have not played Modern Warfare 3 since December. You can see my rank up there. I'm ranked 56. I have not touched this game in over 5 months, I think, at this point. Haven't touched this game in 5 months. Haven't played an FPS really except for Cultic the other day. I am very rusty, and yet I'm going to go into this match here not knowing any meta setup, not messing with my classes. I'm not even playing with a headset because I don't give a fuck, quite frankly. I'm still gonna shit all over these skinny fat nerds and slap the herpes off of their lips collectively. Now I'm gonna slow this portion down because I want you to look up here in the upper left-hand corner all match long at the amount of packet burst you are going to see. Guys, I have a hardwired fiber internet connection. The best internet money can buy, pretty much. And I'm going to tell you right now, playing on this new map, old map, I think this is London Docks, renamed as Grime. I'm going to tell you right now, and this is not hyperbole, I'm not saying this for the sake of being negative right here. This is the worst Call of Duty has ever felt online. I'm not sure what in the fuck has happened. This does not feel like a AAA game in the slightest. This is awful. I've been playing since 2007. It's not me just being negative. It is just awful. Look at my teammate hanging on the side of this dumpster like a fucking monkey. Looks like he's on r/dumpster diving looking for $1 frozen expired Michelina's dinners that Dollar Tree is thrown out. This is useless. Some things never change with these morons in this game. I digress. This is the worst this game has ever felt. When that packet burst symbol pops up, you feel it every single time. It's like somebody's kind of taking the controller away from you and just kind of jostling your sticks around, like they're mixing some cake batter in a bowl or something. It feels legitimately terrible. On top of that, they've done something with the movement. Now, this could be my controller. I don't know. I'm playing on PC with my Xbox Elite controller. I'm not sure what this is, but like later on in the match, I am just trying to jump. It's like they put a jump limiter. I'm not sure if they made that change just recently, but the movement feels very clunky from launch, or at least the last time I played it. Something is very different with the movement, and it does not feel good at all. Combine that with the packet burst, and guys, I mean, spoilers. Spoilers. We won this match. I got top of the scoreboard. Haven't played in 5 months. Rusty as hell. Doesn't matter. Get spawn trapped here. The spawns are still bad, as you can see. I don't know why we're spawning here over and over on a team deathmatch game, but whatever. I'm just going to say this. As someone who won the match, who performed the best out of all these nerds who have been playing this game, day in and day out for the past 5 months, I'm just going to say this. This truly is the worst Call of Duty has ever felt. And I'm not just saying this. I'm not saying this for clicks. I'm not saying this for likes. I'm not saying this to clickbait you. I'm not saying this to get any sort of clout or whatever. I'm not saying it to be negative, because I praise them on their changes. I praise them on their content. I praised Sledgehammer Games a few weeks ago as well for, getting more players now than Modern Warfare 2 had. But guys, this is not it. This legitimately feels like, it's horrid. It's absolutely horrid. I turn on this guy, and it's like, I don't know. It's like, it doesn't matter because of packet burst. I feel like I should have killed him there. My teammates are idle. They're eating paste in the corner, just sucking on a tube of paste. I don't know what they're doing. This is legitimately the worst Call of Duty has ever felt. The movement's janky. The servers are terrible. My teammates are vaping and scrolling on TikTok instead of playing the match. This, genuinely, it's got to be rock bottom. And I have not been playing this game. I don't know how anyone legitimately plays it. I've been hearing some complaints about the servers. People saying, like, the servers are the worst they've ever been, which is saying something. And this has been a trend for the past couple of years. Why is this billion-dollar company that sells millions of dollars of bundles a day, why is their server infrastructure so bad? If you only play Call of Duty, maybe you're addicted. Maybe you don't even notice the packet burst or the bad connections or the lag or whatever because you've played so much and you just become accustomed to it. Go play any other FPS or any other online game in the past 10 years. 10 years. And it will play smoother and better than this. Call of Duty, when I first started playing this in 2007, was the smoothest, bar none, the smoothest fucking game you could ever play. Like butter on a baby's bottom. It was smooth as silk, man. Like, I don't know what happened. 60 FPS. Better connections on, like, a hosted, like Xbox hosted servers or whatever. I don't get it. How did we decline to this? And it gets worse. It gets worse. When I actually went and read, because I noticed that I couldn't, like, reload while sprinting in this game. And I'm like, that's in this game, right? I remember Sledgehammer added that back in. I think it wasn't a thing in MW2. They actually broke it with this new update. I mean, if you go to Reddit here, I'm just going to take a little segue break and show you this. Here are just some of the issues as of today. Update bugged. Stormender doesn't make a sound when shooting. No sound when reloading. No animation when throwing a lethal. No reloading when sprinting. What else did I miss? And the comments just lay out some other issues and problems and stuff like that. I'm used to these updates bringing about bugs. How do you break, like, core features like this? I understand you're adding in these boots and stuff. I'm sure something got messed up. But on top of the bugs and issues and the fact that we're unpaid beta testers. If you play this game, you are an unpaid beta tester. I'm not lying there. I'm not making that up. You literally are. On top of that, these servers they're just horrific, dude. Horrific. And on top of this, and I got to throw my boy Pro Reborn under the bus. Nick's a great guy. Like Nick a lot. Look at this from Charlie Intel. He says, Modern Warfare 3 MP has had the most content added post-launch so far in the Warzone era of Call of Duty. Lots of MP maps, weapon camo grinds, weekly challenges, aftermarket parts, playlist variations, and more. And there's still 3 more seasons to go. Nick says, we have it good from Sledgehammer this year. If you're not on board, you're washed out of COD, plain and simple. Nothing will ever satisfy you. That is motherfucking false. I am sitting here, like, praising them for adding this stuff and looking forward to playing it. And then I play this just As an aside, I'm like, I'm just gonna ignore EOMM, ignore SBMM. I'm not gonna play for the win. I'm not gonna play to do well. I just want to play and see if it's different, if it feels good. I'm gonna just like turn my brain off when it comes to that, you know, background garbage that manipulates your experience. And it's still bad! No amount of content is going to save the game when the servers are horrific. No amount of content is going to save the game when core gameplay and movement mechanics are bugged. You know what I mean? Like, no amount of content is going to save this game from still being and playing like garbage. I am sorry. Nothing has changed. In fact, it's gotten worse since the last time I've played it. You can throw all the content in the world at me, but if I can't aim and shoot at someone and it be smooth and enjoyable and feel good because your servers are constantly desyncing, because my teammates are doing stupid stuff in the corner, because I'm spawning over and over in like a dead zone on these small maps, I can't reload while sprinting, certain things don't make sound. The movement, just the base movement seems different and it's clunkier. I can't like jump it. It feels like I can't jump anymore. I will literally be running and hit the jump button and my character will just not do anything. I don't get it. There's no point. There's no point. This was my first impression, and you know what? I kind of feel bad because I swore off modern day PvP gaming. I'm like, I'm just done. I've been playing Lethal Company. I have been playing Lethal Company, a $10 game by one guy who happens to be a furry! And it's better than this! It's smoother than this! It runs fine on hosted connections! It's $10! $10! Insanity. Guys, I don't know. Help me understand. I'm going to talk about the new Black Ops and the rumors and stuff like that surrounding that, but I wanted to focus on the current game. The current game right now. It's like as soon as a Call of Duty comes out, we're looking forward to the next one because the modern day one, the present day one, is so garbage. I'm tired of it. I'm out of time. I hope you guys enjoyed. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And just let me know if I'm crazy. Am I just being negative for the sake of it? I'm literally trying to be positive. I went back and even played it. Someone explain to me what I am missing. Am I just in the Twilight Zone? How does anyone play this and enjoy it? It's not a smooth, enjoyable experience. It feels like a fucking early access indie game. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Here's some parting advice.